What's good, guys? It's Neo. This is just a demonstration to what I do. So nothing you see on TV or in the news media is ever random. It's scripted beforehand. Now, a lot of people know that some of it's scripted, but they don't actually know how it's being done. And it's being done through numbers, because our alphabet, our alpha beta, came from numbers, okay? Every alphabet is coded with numbers. So you study numbers, you'll see through the scripted coded news every single day. Now, this is Elon Musk. So Elon Musk purchased Twitter for 44 billion. Now, if you're like me, you go straight to the numbers and you see what really happened. Now, Musk, the word Musk, when translating letters into numbers, has a numerical value of 44, which is why Elon Musk, in the news media, purchased Twitter for 44 billion. You're being lied to, you're being tricked, you're being manipulated. Let's move on. Now, the next one, Murder by Numbers, Sandra Bullock. As you can see, look at the word murder and the word by and the word numbers. It has 38. Look closely. Because the word murder has a numerical value of 38. The elites know this. And Sandra Bullock, the main actor in the movie, this movie was released April 19th, 2002, and Sandra Bullock's birthday is July 26th. And from April 19th to July 26th, there is a span of 3 months and 8 days, just like Murder by Numbers, 38, murder, 38. Nothing is random. These actors are picked for certain roles because of the numerology behind it. Now you're starting to see the picture. We'll move on to another example in a second, but just look closely and pay attention, guys. Nothing is random. Now, the next TV show, The House of Cards. These actors are picked because of the numerology behind the names, okay? The elites know this, okay? So, The House of Cards, when translating letters into numbers, has a numerical value of 167, and the main actor in the TV show The House of Cards is Kevin Spacey, which also has a numerical value of 167. And might I add, this House of Cards TV show is very significant because just before Trump come in office and the House of Cards started falling, yes, there's a lot of connections there, which I'm sure that I'll pick up on another video one time. But you're starting to see now, guys, nothing is random. I see the world very different to the average person. It is very hard for me to mix. It is very hard for me to sit down and have a conversation with people because they do not understand that what I'm trying to say. It's all in the numbers, guys. Let's move on to a bit of crime. So this is the Idaho 4 case, and as you can see, this was a suspect's apartment, and ironically it just so happens to have the Masonic G, the Freemasonic G, right next to his apartment on the 2nd floor. And as you can see, next to the Masonic G there is the number 201, and in numerology the Society of Jesus 201 traces back to the Vatican, Order of Illuminati 201, and this is basically a psyop on the masses. Now, the Freemasonic square and compass, the G, is set at 47 degrees, and it just so happens that this suspect, Bryan Kohberger, was apprehended 47 days after he allegedly committed the crime. Are you for real? This stuff is funny. This stuff is ABC to me. Do not believe a word of it. It's all just tomfoolery. But as you can see, I'm just a messenger pointing out what these people are really doing. They speak in plain sight in code. Now, whilst you're reading the alphabet ABC, they're reading 1, 2, 3. Time to change, guys. Check it out for yourselves. Now, let's move on to the religious circles. So everybody knows the book of Genesis, and I'm going to show you how this is also coded, okay? So Jesus in Genesis is mentioned 33 times. You can double check this information for yourself. It is the 100% accurate. And you know me, my game, translate letters into numbers, and the word Genesis has a numerical value of 33. Jesus mentioned 33 times in Genesis, when Genesis has a numerical value of 33. Bible, 33. The first words in Genesis are in the beginning, which has a value of 137, which just so happens to be the 33rd prime number. You think all this stuff is accident? this is coincidence, this is by chance, this is random. No, the elites speak in code. It's in sports, news media, you name it, there are codes, okay? And it's for the higher intellect to be able, so they can communicate in plain sight without being detected, and the masses do not pick up on it. So never take anything literal, never not question stuff. Make sure you do research on everything, because I'm telling you this, you've been lied to your entire life, and the sad thing is, you have no idea to what chasm of lies you have been told. Now, I've shown you a plethora of different examples in this video. I could keep going, but I would be here for days. And to top it off, what age did Jesus die? That's correct, 33. This one will be the last example, guys, because it's very important, especially in America. The blacks in America are being used for an agenda, and these two puppeteers right here, who have conned you, they've sold out their own race. It's disgusting. So, Black History Month, which is based on these two puppets here, has a numerical value of 93. Just so happens that Malcolm X has a numerical value of 93. Martin Luther King Jr. has a numerical value of 93. And people want to call me crazy. People want to call me a conspiracy theorist. This is fact. This is truth. Sometimes you can be too smart for your own good, to the point where people don't understand you. They think it's crazy, they think it's fantasy, they think it's made up inside your mind. I've given you umpteen different examples, a plethora of different subjects where all the numbers match, because everything's coded. I've been Neo.